Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome again to my podcast, Snacks Thoughts. I say again, welcome to my podcast, Snacks Thoughts. And today, what is my thought on this beautiful Saturday? Well, I was thinking about cryptocurrency again. I just had these thoughts, about it. And if I were to title this podcast anything, this episode of it, Snacks Thoughts, I would say they said the same thing about Bitcoin. And I will say it again. They said the same thing about Bitcoin, and obviously at this point, only 4% of the world is actually engaged in cryptocurrency. So it has tremendous potential for growth. And I'll make this disclaimer: this is not financial advice. But I guess there are some individuals that have a lot of smoke for cryptocurrency. Some say it's too volatile. Some say it's a scam. Some say that they don't trust it. And some say that it's going to fall through and that it won't last. And the funny part about that is a lot of old and some traditional money, they seem to be the ones that have the problems with it, whereas new folks or people seeking for an opportunity to an investment and to raise their wealth or capital, they seem to be more for it. And my thing is this. You hear Buffett say that he'd never invest in crypto or in Bitcoin. But funny, recently you find out that he has it. Gates, all of those guys, they have it, but they've been trying to, the bigwigs for a while have been trying to fake out the retail investors. I guess you can say the regular folks. Then you still have the SEC trying to get things finalized with Ripple, which Ripple basically has won. And so they're getting ready to, seal a deal on that. But cryptocurrency, I said it before that cryptocurrency isn't going anywhere. And, Bitcoin, when it first started in 2009, Bitcoin was worth nothing, zero or point zero, like 0.0000, something like 99 when it first traded. And you got to think, in about 14 or 15 years, look where it's at today and how it's exploded. And then also you have Ethereum that is worth close to about $3,000 as it stands. And there's other crypto that have risen along with it. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu is on the rise. And you have a bunch of others, a combination of altcoins, meme coins. There's AI coins coming out. I mean, there's more than I can even count. But what my point is crypto is an open market for anybody to jump in to. Now, obviously, institutions, on one hand, they say that it's unregulated and it's not safe. On the other hand, you have the big institutions and the big wigs buying up a lot of crypto, so that's contradictory, if it's so volatile, why would banks and financial institutions, BlackRock, and I could just go on and name a whole bunch of others, why would they bother getting involved buying crypto? But I call it play action fake that they're trying to pull on the retail investor while they hurry up and try to buy up, I guess, as much as they would be allowed to. And so then they could dominate it, and then they could sell off and make the profits and leave the retail investor in the hole. But I tip my hat off to the retail investors that are involved in crypto. They're smart enough not to give their crypto up so easily. Now, granted, there's some that are they're taking profits like anybody else, but it's called diamond hands when you buy certain crypto and you choose to hold on to it. And so the elites and these big these big companies or corporations, institutions are finding that retail investors that are involved in crypto, that they're remaining in the market and they're not giving up their crypto so easy. And, the retail investor, is strategizing. They're selling some, buying others, moving it into other assets. And so they're rolling right along with the big wigs. Hey, you going to make money off of it? We are too. But they try to tell retail investors how bad crypto was to get people out of it and to push them back to the fiat currency in hopes that they would be able to go in and corner this market. But it's not working that way. And I see crypto, being a big part of our future because we're in automation. Everything is going digital. So it doesn't make sense when banks and institutions are seeking to get rid of cash anyway. And they've already established every country's established its own token, for its fiat currency or its digital currency. So it can interface with other digital currencies to include cryptocurrency. But I think what's important is that for those of you that may be thinking about buying digital assets, take a look at some of these cryptos and see what projects they're involved in and what their purpose and function is. It's very interesting of how crypto is going to be a part of our financial future, and also in other areas as well, especially with artificial intelligence. There's a lot going on, and these coins are involved in a lot of these different projects and aspects of how they're going to, I guess you can say, be a part of the centerpiece, not just finance, but also in healthcare. I mean, there's a whole bunch of projects that these particular coins are being used for. So it's pretty interesting when you think about it. But I would say consider it, and I would look to maybe, see maybe if you want to buy some of the coins now while they're relatively cheap, because it's not always going to be this way. Like I said, Bitcoin wasn't always where it is today. I think it's maybe 60,000 or something like that, or 60 something thousand, today. And they're predicting that it's supposed to go to 100,000, and in years from now, they believe Bitcoin eventually will may someday reach $1 million. And I don't doubt it. I really don't doubt it. But it's something to think about. Why would BlackRock, go in to try to buy a bunch of XRP, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies if it's not worth anything? Put two and two together. And my personal opinion is that cryptocurrency has astronomical potential, and it's worth way too much to throw it out. And it fits perfectly into our system and to where we're headed in the future. But think about that, guys. When you hear people, knock cryptocurrency, remember they knocked Bitcoin, and look at where Bitcoin is at today. If Bitcoin, when it was 000 like something 99, something like that, think about it. If you had bought, just 100 Bitcoin, multiply that by 60,000, but they said the same thing about Bitcoin. So, I myself, I like crypto, and I intend to go further in and invest in the crypto market. I believe it is the future. That's my personal opinion. Now, I still do believe in investing in other hard assets, obviously, gold, silver, and I still believe in, getting Get your stocks, your bonds, mutual funds, CDs, whatever you can afford to get a hold of. Make sure you have your retirement right, and obviously investments outside of your retirement. Really, you have to have disposable income, in order to be able to put that, into different markets or different assets. And obviously, you never invest more than you can afford to lose. But just something to think about, something to consider. Cryptocurrency is not going anywhere, but it's not going to always be so cheap as it is. Eventually, it will explode and it's going to go mainstream. And by then, it's going to be by far much more expensive, but it's going to play a key role, an essential part in our future as we are digitizing and things are being tokenized, and we go further into automation, artificial intelligence. Watch and see, guys. But consider that, maybe you may consider add it to your portfolio. But this is not financial advice. Everybody does what is best for them, But just remember, they said the same thing about Bitcoin. And think, guys, 14, 15 years later, look at where we're at. You think Bitcoin is going anywhere? Ethereum? Think about it. Anyway, that's all I have on this episode of my podcast, Snacks Thoughts. Food for thought, something to think about. But the name of this podcast is SNAKZTHOUGHTS, Snacks Thoughts. And this podcast can be found on Spreaker, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Radio PBM, and a host of other social media outlets. And I also have a YouTube channel, Eric Broadus YouTube. That's EricBroadus YouTube, or ericbroadusyoutube.com. So please subscribe to Snacks Thoughts, and also subscribe to Eric Broadus YouTube. When you go over to my YouTube channel, smash that bell to become a subscriber. Hit the like button to like the video, and hit the unlike button if you don't like the videos. Either way, leave a comment and dialogue. And the same with Snacks Thoughts. Join Snacks Thoughts, folks, and hear what I have to say. Yes, indeed, guys. But share it. Snacks Thoughts, Eric Broadus YouTube. Share it with your friends, family, enemies, frenemies, dogs, cats. Hey, share it and push it out, guys. All right? But that's my thought on this one. But yes, cryptocurrency. Remember, they said the same thing about Bitcoin. That's all I have. Peace out, guys. Catch you on the next one. Military content coming out shortly. Peace.